Have you ever wondered how we unlock the mysteries of the universe, from the tiniest atoms to the vastness of space? That's the magic of science, a thrilling journey of curiosity and discovery. Whether it's exploring distant planets or figuring out how our own bodies work, science is behind it all. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of our exciting new series, Breaking Down Science from Basics to Beyond. In this series, we're going to explore some amazing things that shape our world. Today, we're kicking things off by answering the big question, what is science? Let's break it down together. At its core, science is the systematic study of the natural world through observation, experimentation, and analysis. But what does that actually mean? Science starts with curiosity. It begins when we notice something interesting, mysterious, or unusual. Maybe you see something move out of the corner of your eye, or you wonder how plants grow. From there, we dive deeper into understanding why things happen the way they do. Science is all about figuring things out, but how does the process actually work? Let's break it down in a simple, fun way. To start any scientific journey, the first step is observation. This means noticing something interesting and asking a question about it. For example, have you ever wondered, why does the sky change color at sunset? That's an observation. It's all about being curious. Next, we move to the hypothesis stage. This is just a fancy word for coming up with a possible explanation for what you noticed. Let's say you think maybe the atmosphere scatters light differently at sunset. Congratulations! You just made a hypothesis. Now here's where the real fun begins. Experimentation. This is when you test your idea to see if it holds up. Maybe you decide to measure the color of the sky at different times of day, or use a prism to see how light behaves. It's like being a detective looking for clues. Finally, we arrive at the conclusion. After analyzing all the results, you figure out if your hypothesis was right. In this case, you might discover that the sky turns red at sunset because of the way light travels through the atmosphere. Pretty cool, right? And here's the best part. Science doesn't end with just one conclusion. It's a never-ending cycle of asking questions, testing ideas, and learning more about what next. That's what makes it so exciting. There is no ending. But why does science matter so much? Science is the backbone of progress. It drives the technologies we use every day, like smartphones, the internet, and GPS. It's responsible for medical breakthroughs that save lives, like vaccines, surgeries, and advanced treatments. And let's not forget about our environment. Science helps us understand weather patterns, predict natural disasters, and take care of our planet by studying climate change and finding sustainable solutions. Even something as simple as your morning coffee wouldn't be the same without science. Scientists have studied everything from the chemical reactions that create the perfect brew to the best temperatures for brewing coffee. Did you know? The journey of science started millions of years ago when humans discovered fire, one of the earliest scientific achievements. We secured our position on this planet before any other animal by discovering fire. Fast forward to today, and we're researching black holes and experimenting with genetic engineering. The progress has been incredible. And science isn't just about advanced technology. It's also about solving everyday mysteries, like why the ocean is salty or how birds navigate across continents. Have you ever stopped to wonder how science works in your daily life? What's the coolest scientific discovery or invention you've heard of recently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's start a discussion. Now, let's talk about how science shows up in our everyday lives. It's not just something in textbooks or labs, it's everywhere, making life better in ways you might not even notice. First, let's look at medicine. Have you ever had a vaccine or taken medicine when you were sick? That's science at work. Scientists study diseases, create treatments, and even perform life-saving surgeries. Pretty amazing, right? Next up, technology. Think about your phone for a second. You use it to talk to friends, watch videos, or find your way with GPS. All of that made possible by science. From the chips inside your phone to the satellites in space that help with navigation, science powers it all. And what about the environment? Science helps us understand weather patterns, predict storms, and even fight climate change. For example, meteorologists use science to figure out when it's going to rain, so you know when to grab an umbrella. Isn't it cool how science is always working behind the scenes? Let's not forget the big stuff, like space exploration. Thanks to science, we've landed on the moon, sent robots to Mars, and even discovered planets outside our solar system. Imagine how much more we'll learn in the future. So whether it's keeping us healthy, connected, or exploring the universe, science is everywhere, making life better every single day. And that's what science is all about: curiosity, discovery, and learning more about the world around us. In the next episode, we're going to dive into the major branches of science, from biology to physics, and explain how each one helps us understand the universe better. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What part of science fascinates you the most? Can't wait to hear from you.